Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. As the temperatures heat up throughout the summer season, people of all ages should be mindful of protecting themselves from the sun's burning rays. Just like the phoenix rises from the ashes, a resurgence of Action Swift Current was recently unveiled, bringing together a number of key partners for the betterment of the community. Summer is here, and as you make plans to head to the lake or the local pool, safety should be top of mind when you're in any body of water. Thanks for joining us here today. As the temperatures heat up throughout the summer season, health officials are again reminding you to protect yourself from heat exhaustion. As the temperatures heat up throughout the summer season, people of all ages should be mindful of protecting themselves from the sun's burning rays. This includes wearing sunscreen and preventing heat exhaustion, which can occur from basically spending too much time in the sun.
Right from simple things like muscle cramps to more advanced or more serious conditions like fainting and actual heat stroke. So key things, if you start feeling dizzy when you're outdoors or it's really warm and you don't feel like you're sweating properly, because with a lot of humidity you can't sweat the way you normally would, then it's an indication you've got to be careful. Don't strain yourself too much, avoid being out there for too long.
And if you experience any of the symptoms of heat exhaustion, get in the shade or into a cool environment immediately. Apply cold compresses or take a cold shower. And if these symptoms persist or worsen, seek medical attention immediately. And along with taking breaks from the hot temperatures outside, be aware that trapped heat indoors can also be a risk to your health.
At the same time, it's important, if you are indoors and it's not air conditioned, to make sure you don't get too much heat and then suffer from heat stroke and things like that. So it's really a lot of precautions, and for individuals without air conditioning, it's advisable make sure they don't wear heavy clothing, and if they can get to a place where there is air conditioning, go to a mall or something like that, or a friend's place.
Therefore, by rationing your time in the direct sun and staying hydrated with water, you can avoid suffering from heat exhaustion this summer.
I'm really enjoying it here. I always did like Swift Current. This is kiting paradise.
Another exciting season of Market Square returns to downtown Swift Current, featuring live entertainment, fresh garden produce, crafts, and other unique vendors. Market Square, every Saturday at the corner of Central and Chaplin. Proudly presented by the City of Swift Current and Standard Motors, along with Innovation Credit Union and Southwest TV News. A number of projects are in the works for local businesses, thanks to the efforts of Action Swift Current.
That we relaunch a familiar name to us in Swift Current, the Action Swift Current brand.
Just like the phoenix rises from the ashes, a resurgence of Action Swift Current was recently unveiled, bringing together a number of key partners for the betterment of the community. The City of Swift Current is joining forces with the RM of Swift Current, Community Futures Southwest, Swift Current and District Chamber of Commerce, Tourism Swift Current, and Great Plains College to focus on a total of 13 projects to meet the needs of local business. Karen Richmond is the region manager for Great Plains College and says the relaunching of Action Swift Current will build on past successes of the initiative, which dates back to 2002, when a similar trend in the provincial economy was faced by business.
The biggest change was just getting the businesses buy-in in the belief in their community again, that the businesses could survive and thrive in a difficult economy. And as I recall, the businesses, there was a great deal of negativity in Saskatchewan and in the Southwest in particular regarding, should we stay open, should we leave? Like, people were leaving in droves. It was very difficult to retain our youth. I think that was our biggest success, was just that businesses started to believe in themselves and to believe in the community. Let's look at it again and see what we can do to grow our community again and grow our economy.
Initially, 6 projects will be addressed through leadership teams, covering such areas as employee attraction and retention, oil and gas sector analysis, city and highway signage and streetscapes, assisting business expansion, succession planning, and improving air service. With Richmond steering the committee for one of the top concerns for local businesses, which has been an ongoing trend for a number of years.
Skilled workforce, retaining them, attracting them is our biggest challenge for businesses. Over and over we hear that. And so that's one of the reasons that we're focusing on that one as one of the projects.
A collaboration of various business sectors which these representatives are pleased to be a part of, including those from the oil industry, who have faced their own challenges in the past number of months.
I think it'll be pretty exciting. It'll be nice to sit down with everybody and get to know everybody and just see some of the troubles they're having, and they can listen to some of the stuff we deal with, and we can make it all better.
The project ideas for Action Swift Current came together from a series of meetings over the past year with 142 businesses and an extensive economic analysis, which the city's Director of Business Development says will benefit the community in the long run.
And again, a lot of economic development is relationship building, and we want to make sure that as agencies we work together and that we get the input of the business community and community as a whole, and then move forward on the input that we do get. So I'm very happy with it.
Volunteers from the various business sectors will continue to meet in the coming months to address the various projects outlined, with updates on the Action Swift Current initiative available online. Whether you're an experienced swimmer or new to the water, wearing a life jacket is a must for all ages. Summer is here, and as you make plans to head to the lake or the local pool, safety should be top of mind when you're in any body of water. This includes being aware of your surroundings, including the depth of the water, if there's any sharp drop-off points, or other hazards.
You know, we always advise that everyone swims with a buddy, no matter how old you are. You should never swim alone. And any small children should be within arm's reach of a child. So if your child is more than 1 arm length away, then you're too far away from them.
And whether you're out on the boat or other personal watercraft, remember to wear your life jacket, as PFDs play an important role in keeping you safe in the water.
Definitely everyone on board should be wearing their life jacket. Transport Canada has mandated that everyone has a life jacket on board. But, you know, we would love to see it mandated also that everyone actually has to be wearing them. So I know I'm quite a good swimmer, and I have a kayak, and both me and my dog wear our life jackets when we go out on our kayak. Doesn't matter how close to shore you are or how far you're going or how easy your boat ride you think it might be. You definitely always want to be wearing your life jacket.
According to stats from the Life Saving Society, approximately 400 accidental drownings occur each year in Canada, 20 of which are in Saskatchewan. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at MyLocalTV.ca. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.